Hey guys, so this video has been a long time coming.
Been a long time coming.
I was literally listening to that song before this video. Let's start with the two things that made me want to do a favorites video. So the first thing is this Oodie. So this big blanket, I'm sure you guys have seen these. So when we were in Canada during Christmas, we were in the Toronto airport. It's freezing. I'm wearing 3 jackets. And then this kid walks by and she's wearing an Oodie. And I'm just like, holy crap, what is she wearing? She looks so comfortable. I want to be wearing that in the airport when it's freezing like this. I didn't have the courage to ask her. I mean, she's across the room. And the lady next to me, she screamed to her mom. She's like, what is she wearing? And then the mom screamed back, it's an Oodie. And I was like, what the hell is an Oodie? So I googled it. I'm like, okay, perfect, I need that. Granted, I would not wear that in the airport just because it's big and fluffy and I feel like it would be filled with germs at the end of your trip. I never understood the appeal. I've always seen the ones like as seen on TV, those like navy colored ones, and I'm like, dude, just use a regular blanket. But I don't know if it's because there was cartoons all over the Oodie that made me want it. And then I found the plant one and I was like, okay, that's mine. But oh my gosh, it's so comfy. That and the next product is what made me want to do a favorites again. Next one is this. It's a vegetable chopper. I'm not going to bring out the chopper that comes with it because it's dangerous. So it's one of those ones that you chop like that. Of course, I saw it on TikTok and I was like, okay, I have to get it. I have not eaten this many vegetables in my life or cooked this much. The huge reason why I don't like cooking, it takes so long to chop and peel vegetables, but you literally just have to put in here and then close it and then you're done. So there are so many recipes that I do maybe once every few months because they take so long, but now I've been doing them at least twice a month. But we have a love-hate relationship because this has caused me so much pain. Okay, so this is the chopper. Comes with this scrub. Do not use this scrub to scrub this because if there are vegetables stuck in there, this is not thick enough or firm enough to really get in there. So instead, I get those little straw scrubs and just gently scrub in between the squares to get the vegetables that are stuck. But so I was washing this. I'm holding the scrub like this. So I'm going like this, trying to get the veggies out. Again, it's underwater, so it's slippery. So my finger, when I'm trying to scrub that out, goes like this and stabs into, these are freaking sharp, and stabs into this. Oh my gosh, my finger was just bleeding. I ran to the bathroom. There's blood getting all over the carpet. I got blood on the bathroom rug. I'm just like, I don't know what to do because we don't have any band-aids. So I got the like sieve thing. I forgot what it's called. And then like I wrapped it around my finger. So I had 2 deep slits in this finger. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. So that cost me my job for a good 2 weeks because any little press would just start bleeding because again, they're deep slits in my finger. It took almost like 2 months to fully heal. It just would bleed every day and eventually I got some liquid bandage. And then the second thing, if you do not chop your vegetables small enough, it's very hard to press. I know it sounds gross, but I just put this on the floor and use my foot because when I use my hand and my shoulders to do this, it takes so much pressure. So I was trying to press this down. I was going like this with my arm and it finally pressed down. All the pressure that I was using to close the chopper went up into my shoulder. So my shoulder was like this stiff and I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't move my shoulder. I grabbed an ice pack and I put it there and I tried to stretch it. My shoulder was stuck here. So I keep injuring myself. This and the Oodie were the 2 things of why I wanted to do a favorites video. It's a love-hate relationship. It's made me eat more veggies and cook more, but at the same time, it scares me. Guys, be very careful when you use that vegetable chopper. Okay, next we have this sweater. It just says human. So in my Black Friday haul, I was saying that I ordered something that was gonna be in the haul, but it just never showed up. It finally showed up. So I just got her another gift, which I was supposed to show in this video, but it still hasn't shipped yet. So I got one for me and my best friend. And the year before that, I got this sweater for both of us, the take a deep breath, everything will be okay sweater, still my favorite. But I hate to admit it, I even asked her, I was like, is it me or is this one more comfy? And she was like, yeah, it's more comfy. And like, I hated to admit it, but it's so much more comfy, nice and smooth inside. I've washed this maybe 4 times and I was scared that it would become like that because I feel like that's a little thin compared to this. There's a whole story of how and why this was made and created. I'll link it down below. Okay, next. next. So I apologize because I don't have a lot of makeup. Again, this was in January before I went crazy buying makeup. My past like 6-7 videos. Maybe I'll do like a current makeup favorite soon after I'm done testing some of those makeup products more. Okay, so number one are these xoBeauty lash tweezers. I have been putting on fake lashes for the past like 5 years, and in those 5 years I still can't do it properly. It still takes me forever. It's so frustrating, and I just don't know why I never bought eyelash tweezers. But I always buy my lashes from xoBeauty, and I was like, you know what, let me just try the tweezers to help a girl out, you know? So I did, and I remember the first time trying these I was like, wait, did I just put that on in like 5 seconds? And I was like, okay, maybe that's beginner's luck. And I tried the other lash and it went on so smoothly, and I'm just like, dude, this whole time I could have been saving so much time and frustration with putting on fake lashes because this makes it so easy. So next is this Sigma brush cleanser. So I've only ever brushed my makeup brushes with this little free hand mitt I got from Sigma. Since it's so small, it does take me so long to wash my brushes, but I didn't want to buy like those huge hand mitts, and I saw this, and you just attach it to your hand and then wash your brushes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so brilliant. Usually my back hurts because I put this on the sink and I'm like bending over, but now that it's here I can just stand and go like this, and it's just made my life so easy washing my brushes. Okay, next we have this E.L.F lip balm I just got. This is technically not like a favorite or obsession. It's more like made a huge difference. Should I say in my life? It's not that big of a deal. But I'm so bad with putting on lip balm, even though my lips get so dry and chapped. But for some reason, I keep grabbing it and opening it, and it's because it's in the shape of a lipstick. You can easily go like this. With a lip balm, it only lets you do a little like that. And even though you can open a lip balm and go like this, I don't know, just the action of it feels like a chore, like, oh, I have to put on lip balm. But yeah, it's just the fact that it's so easy to wind it up, and the fact that it's in lipstick form and it just curves nicely on your lips compared to lip balm where they're all flat and straight. So again, it's not this specific lip balm, it's just how this is made. But for the first time ever, I'm actually using a lip balm. I'm actually keeping my lips moisturized. Microbrow Pencil. So I have not had any luck with any kind of brow products. They're all either too dark or too light. The formula is too liquid. This is just so easy to put on. It doesn't push out a lot of pigment. It's not creamy, so it doesn't just melt. Like, it's nice and firm. Just now I feel like, oh my gosh, I finally found a brow product that actually works with me and that I love. And then I was like, oh my gosh, is this why the Anastasia brow pencil is so popular? Because maybe this is like a dupe. And I was like, if I love this so much, I wonder how much I would like the Anastasia brow pencil. So I bought it. I haven't tried it yet because I want to do a whole Holy Grails makeup product that I've never tried. Every time I do a makeup video, I'm like deciding between 4 or 5 different brow products because just none of them work. But now I just instantly just grab that every time. Okay, next, again, I didn't want to talk about products that I just got, but I am obsessed with this. And it is the One Size Patrick Starr's brand 24-hour gel eyeliner pencil in the shade Bodacious Black. So I talked about this in my next video. I'm gonna put this video up before the next video. So when I went to return the stuff I bought from my Sephora haul that I didn't like, the Give eyeliner was included in that return. I also did a pickup order. So I'm waiting for my pickup order. I'm walking around Sephora and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll go back and try the Urban Decay gel eyeliner that's so popular that I used to use years ago. So I swatched the Urban Decay on my hand. I walked around, I was like, ooh, I'll swatch this. So I swatched this, and then I wiped the eyeliners off. And then one still stayed on there. And I was like, wait, I totally forgot which one I swatched. So I went back to Urban Decay, I went back to One Size, swatched them again. I walked around Sephora again, totally forgot what I swatched. And I was like, okay, Sasha, you need to write this down. Because in my mind, I was like, it can't be the Patrick Starr one. The Urban Decay one is such a staple, like it has to be the Urban Decay one. So I swatched Urban Decay here, I swatched One Size here. I'm in the line, ready to check out. I have the tissues, you know, I've been wiping my hands and my arms consistently, and then yes, I find out that the Urban Decay one is the one that rubs off easily, even just with a tissue. And then I'm just like, why is this not rubbing off? So I used Sephora's makeup remover. Granted, it's not the best makeup remover. I feel like it's like just alcohol or something, but that makeup remover removed all the blushes I had on my hand, removed the Urban Decay eyeliner, but it was not removing this One Size eyeliner. So I come home, I use it, and then I wipe off my makeup. It's still there. I wake up the next morning, it's still there. It didn't smudge. Every single eyeliner, I swear, no matter what eyeliner you put on, you wake up in the morning, or if you use it with a makeup remover, it's gonna smudge, right? This didn't. I filmed a video yesterday doing an xoBeauty haul. I used this eyeliner, washed off my makeup yesterday morning. It was still on my eyes. I went to a hot yoga class. I came out of the hot yoga class, went to Trader Joe's, came home. This eyeliner was still perfectly under my eyes not smudged. That is just a level 1 hot yoga. It's like a 80 to 90 degree class, but I do have the hot yoga tonight. That's about 110 degrees. That class, you walk in, it's a sauna, you're already sweating. Like you're in Shavasana pose, just lying there and you're sweating. So I'm really gonna test this out tonight. I'll be back, I'll let you guys know. Then you'll know if this is really a hardcore favorite or obsession. If this stays on perfectly after my hot yoga class tonight, then yeah, I don't know what to say. I found my new favorite perfect eyeliner and I will only be buying this. So this is kind of what's left over after I used the makeup eraser towel and then washed my face. There's eyeliner left. It's not like a smooth black line, but I mean, you can clearly see it. So I will be back in like an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, I just got back. Still sweating because the yoga studio is near me. And I swear to God, it was way hotter today. I only looked in the mirror in the bathroom at the studio to wash my hands, but I feel like that's pretty good for 110 degrees. I swear it's more than that. Humidity was more than usual. Even our instructor was like, oh, the humidity is way worse today. So I'm not being gentle on my eyes when I'm wiping my sweat. I'm going like this, like I'm dying. And there's just a little bit there, maybe a tiny bit there. In San Diego, it doesn't get 110 degrees humidity, sauna, walking outside, we'd probably all be dead. So that's not realistic. I guarantee you, if I tried any other eyeliner, I'd have raccoon eyes going like this. You know, I want to test this out since I go to hot yoga all the time. Maybe I'll try out different eyeliners and see how much they smudge. Tiny bit of smudge. Oh my gosh, I'm still sweating. Tiny bit of smudging. To me, that's amazing. Like my whole life, all my eyeliners give me raccoon eyes, even when I'm not sweating. So this is like, oh, that's magic. Okay, last round. I just showered. I washed my face and look, see, it's not like melting all over my eyes. Oh my gosh, you get the point. But I'm not kidding. Any other eyeliner would be like right here. How is it still there? So speaking of eyeliner, let's talk about fails. So originally I just had one eyeliner as a fail. Now I have two. The other year I bought this Lauren Conrad eyeliner because there's an Asian YouTuber. I think she had monolids or hooded eyes. And I was like, you know, I trust my fellow Asian girls. I'll buy it. I didn't like it. I can't remember why she said she liked it, but it's not really nice and pigmented. I don't think they sell this anymore, so who cares? And then the other month I had another Asian YouTuber talking about this Physicians formula. I love the packaging. It's so nice and cute. There's little like water droplets on it, and she has monolids. I went to Target, I bought it, I tried it, and I was like, first, it's not very pigmented. Yep, it's a brush. Just guys, just get a felt tip. Do not get brush. All of like my brush eyeliners fail me. After I do one line, I noticed that I can't do another layer on top. Like it kind of messes up with the first layer. So that was the first time I experienced that. Second, since it's so wispy, I feel like you can easily mess up because it's so thin, and that's kind of the same problem with the Rare one. At least with this one there's pigment. With the Rare Beauty one there's like no pigment. If you watch my Merit Beauty video, you can see how this works, and my Sephora haul video. So these two eyeliners are in my fails. I do not recommend them at all. So I'm in love with this Good Molecules Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. I don't even remember why I bought this. I think I bought it because I have another Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. I think it's Glycolic or some kind of AHA, BHA, which is the Moon Juice Acid Potion Liquid Exfoliator. So as you can see, I'm halfway with this. I can say I honestly have no idea what this does for my skin. I put it on and my face is burning, and I was like, okay, maybe that's just the first few times I use this. Maybe after using this for a while my skin will get used to it, because I know there are people like with their retinols or something, your skin gets used to it and then you can get a higher percentage of retinols or something and your skin gets used to it. So I was like, yeah, maybe I'm gonna start getting used to this. Half the bottle, my skin is still not used to this. It still burns when I put it on. And again, I'm like, what am I supposed to see here? My skin doesn't feel exfoliated. It actually feels like dry and kind of patchy when I'm done. It doesn't break me out. It's just I don't see any kind of improvement with my skin. So I tried this. This isn't intense like that. There is like a little tiny bit of a burn, especially if you picked out your pimples, but it's nothing compared to that. And this, when I used it for the first time, the next day my skin was so nice and soft, and I was like, okay, that's what I want for an exfoliating toner. And I always use this after I do makeup videos just because I want a nice fresh skin feeling after having all this makeup on my face. Another favorite is this Kosas Sport Chemistry AHA Serum Deodorant. So I always use like the typical, you know, the rub-ons. I didn't even know there was like a liquid one, because I was like, how is a liquid deodorant gonna work? Isn't that gonna just start running down your armpits? But I got this. Again, I'm using this in hot yoga. I'm not smelling or anything. I will say though, I don't know what it is, but the first few weeks when I was using this. I came home from work and smelled my t-shirts. There was no smell. Like with other deodorants, you can smell the deodorant plus your sweat, and with this there was like no sweat smell. But 2 weeks later there's now sweat smell coming through, so I have no idea what happened, like if my skin got used to this, because like I said, the first 2 weeks there was absolutely no smell in my t-shirts after work, but then after a few weeks I started getting a little tiny bit of my sweat smell. Super weird. But I still would prefer this over those regular deodorant ones. And so far, out of all the deodorants I've ever used in my life, this is my favorite, and I'm just gonna keep using that. So I got this charcoal black soap. Just got it from Amazon. I noticed that when I did go back and start doing hot yoga, my back was breaking out just a tiny bit. And I know black charcoal is good for that. You do finish this really fast if you use this all over your body. That's why I just prefer to use it on my back. And I would rub it on my arms. And I noticed that my KP, all the little bumps were disappearing. And I was like, wait, but this isn't made for that. I don't think that it says on Amazon that this is for KP. But again, I didn't buy this for that. So I was shocked that when I started using this, I was like, oh, my bumps are going away. I use this for my chest and back acne and now my KP, and this works amazingly. This is the Andalou Naturals 1000 Roses Body Butter. I'm completely the opposite for my mom. All my life growing up, I just remember seeing my mom always rubbing lotion on herself after showering. I was never into lotion. And also the fact that after a shower and rubbing so much lotion all over your body, I feel like it's such a workout, and I start getting hot and sweaty again, and I don't want to feel hot and sweaty after I just showered, so I just never put on lotion. But I got a new tattoo on my ankle and I was like, crap, now I have a new spot to moisturize. And I was like, okay, maybe I should finally dip into the whole using lotion thing. So all I did was type in Rose cruelty-free vegan lotion on Amazon, and this popped up. Oh my gosh, I love this. Again, I'm not experienced with lotions, but this actually does smell like roses. It's a nice gentle smell. Even though I rub this all over my legs, it doesn't give me a headache. I'm very sensitive to fragrance, and this doesn't make my head hurt, and it just smells so nice and clean and actually like roses. And another thing that I hate about lotion is that you're still sticky afterwards, but with this you're not. So since I love this, let's throw in a fail. So this Necessaire body serum, this came for free when I was doing my Black Friday haul. Oh, that's why I bought this, because I was using this and this was horrible. I was using this all over my legs, and then I noticed that this made my tattoo drier. And I was like, that's not what a lotion, okay, it is a hyaluronic acid serum. But I'm like, any kind of serum or lotion shouldn't be doing that. And I do not want that happening to my new fresh tattoo. This does absolutely nothing for my skin. I was like, oh, I cannot keep using this and drying out my new tattoo. So then I bought that, and that works perfectly. Did nothing horrible to my tattoo. So this is a fail. This is in the middle. It's not really a fail, but it's not a favorite. Of course, this was from a TikTok video. I think I'll put her TikTok video here so you know what I'm talking about.
I went up to her and I said, please tell me what you're wearing. Is it your perfume? Is it your lotion? She said, it's my body lotion. It's this.
So she totally sold me on that along with the price. I went to Trader Joe's. I picked it up. It does smell like marshmallow fluff. There is some coconut in there. See, but this is too strong for me. I just use this just on my ankle tattoo and that's it, because if I use this all over my body, oh my gosh, it's just, I'm gonna get a really bad headache. So this is light enough for me to use all over my body. This is not. This is more like I'll put it on my knees or my elbows. But if you guys are okay with scents, maybe try this out because it's only $5. It does smell good. It smells like marshmallow fluff, like I said, but it's too strong for me. It's not a favorites or a fails. It's just kind of like I wanted to talk about it. So this was originally on my favorites, this Tropic Glow Tree Hut Firming Sugar Scrub. This was on my favorites in January, but now it doesn't really spark as much joy. I have been using this since June last year. I wanted a good scrub before our trip to Mexico just to have my skin all nice and juicy. I don't like using scrubs because a lot of them still make you oily afterward. I was just shocked that after I used this oily scrub, that when it rinsed off, there was no remnants of oil. So that is good. I will keep using that. People do buy it because they say it smells like the Bum Bum cream. I can see where they're going. It's not a dupe, but I can see the similarities. So after I got that, I was like, ooh, I should try different scents from Tree Hut. So I got this Moroccan Rose one. This does not smell good or smell like roses. Maybe Moroccan rose smells really different from actual rose because this smells like a bad watermelon smell. So when I finished this maybe last week, I went back to that one and that smell is way more intense than this. And I think that's why I'm taking it off my favorites, because now after going from this to that, that's intense. I like the smell. Even though this is not as strong as that, I still wouldn't recommend this. Okay, so this Oatly barista milk. We recently got, it's not a coffee maker. I don't know if you would call it an espresso maker because it does lattes and everything. And I wanted a good milk. So I got the barista one. Still my favorite. It's just that it's so expensive. It comes like in the smallest carton for like $5 or $6. That's what Starbucks uses for their oat milk, and it's so good. But a lot of the times the Vons near me is usually out, so I have to stock up on it. I recently got the Oatly like actual milk instead, and that is good with your latte, but it is a little watered down compared to the barista one. So I put my coffee beans in here. It takes all the air out, so I fill this with my coffee beans, and then you go like this, and then it sucks all the air out, and it's just fun. It makes me happy. One, because I know my coffee's in here, and two, because of this sound. Like when all the air releases and then you open it and your beans are in here. But yeah, since this does spark joy and I know that I'm gonna have coffee, like I had to put this on the favorites. Next kitchen thing, oh, this fruit hammock. I got this fruit hammock from Etsy. I will show you a clip right here. That is what he looks like. We're leaving for a week, so I didn't stock up on any fresh fruit and veggies, but this just came in handy with giving us more counter space. And this is a small one, there's a larger one. We have no counter space, especially since our new coffee machine and then our air fryer has taken up the space in our kitchen. And every time we get fruits and potatoes, like they're always all over the place. So I got that hammock. Again, sparks joy when I see it. It looks so cute holding all our avocados and onions and potatoes. Just a simple thing like that makes me happy. Freaking Trader Joe's, hold on. Okay, Trader Joe's, why do you always have to do this to me? You have like the best food products and then you take them away. Like for what reason? So I was gonna talk about this in January, but I can't anymore because they're not selling it anymore. I only have one more and I don't know what I'm waiting for. Since they're not selling this anymore, like I wanna hold on to it as long as I can. But it's these sweet cinnamon filled cream pancakes. Oh my gosh, I can't talk about it. They don't have this anymore, Trader Joe's. And the next one, I swear Trader Joe's, if you take this away, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, is this Korean beefless bulgogi. We have been eating this non-stop. Just put them in the air fryer. We make rice and veggies and then have this. I wouldn't say it tastes like meat. I know a lot of vegan products like trying to get close to the taste of meat, but I don't like that. And this, okay, soy. It doesn't taste like soy. It doesn't taste like any weird vegan meat textures or taste, but I just feel like it's the perfect balance between a soy vegan product and like meat. So good. Okay. I never understood everyone's mug obsession, okay? I'm not saying I'm obsessed with mugs. This is just a leeway into what I'm gonna talk about. So when we were in Canada, there was this one cute store that had the cutest mugs, and I was like, okay, since we are starting to make coffee at home, I need an actual good mug. I got this one, super cute. I got it because it's super simple and girly and it looks like one of my plant pots, and I thought this was gonna be my mug. You know, like everyone has their favorite mug. I was like, this is gonna be my mug. I was making my coffee at home with that mug, my favorite latte from my favorite coffee shop. It's like espresso, milk, and then like this pink tea. I tried to make that at home. My latte from that store is so much bigger than this cup, yet why is it so watered down? Even though I put more shots of espresso in this than the one I get at the coffee shop. So I was like, okay, I need a smaller mug. So I got this Joko on Amazon. I wanted an actual cup. Like if we went out, I wanted to keep my coffee in the cup. And when you take out all the ice from my order, it's basically like an 8 ounce or something. So I got this and I thought I was gonna be in love with this cup. It didn't do it for me. I don't know if it's because it doesn't remind me of getting my favorite latte. And then this is always how you find your favorite stuff, is when you're not looking for it. And then we went to World Market just because we were getting some ramen. And then this, is this not the exact but smaller version of this? I wanted this to be my mug, okay? But it wasn't working with my coffee, and this is the perfect size. This is exactly how much I need for my coffee. This heart handle just fits my fingers perfectly. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm obsessing over a mug, but here we are. This sparks joy. The heart, I love heart stuff. The size is perfect, and since it's wider, it's perfect to make matcha. Like you don't have to whisk the matcha in a bowl. Like I can put my matcha in here and whisk in here since it's so wide. I think that's it for this video. They are getting wild upstairs. I'm sure I'm probably gonna do a current makeup favorite sometime because the baby upstairs just started walking. All you hear all day is stomping on the floor, or you hear mommy chasing him, you hear balls dropping. But ever since he started learning how to walk, it has just been so loud and wild and crazy upstairs. I'm gonna end my video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad this is a positive video since my last few videos have been very negative. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one.